My name is Amanda O'Connor, and today I will be presenting a speech for my Communications 101 class. Abraham Lincoln once said, "I am a firm believer in the people. If given the truth, they can be depended upon to meet any national crisis. The great point is to bring them the real facts." Lincoln was right, and that is why I wanted to gather you all here today, to bring you the real facts. The national crisis is socialism, and you are the people that can change this. This year, a very important election will take place. John Linder has retired from his seat in Congress as the representative for the 7th District of Georgia. Dr. Jody Hice, a man of integrity that I have known for 10 years, is running for this seat. Today, I would like to inform you about who Jody Hice is, what he wants to change, and why you should vote for him in the July 20th election for U.S. Congress. Jody is different from other candidates because he isn't interested in titles, a big salary, or recognition in Washington. Jody Hice is a concerned American citizen who simply wants to be a voice for we the people. Jody has been a pastor for over 12 years, has fought ACLU to keep the 10 Commandments in Barrow County's courthouse, has been the leading host of the Jody Hice radio show, and has founded 2 nonprofit organizations, 10 Commandments Georgia and Let Freedom Ring. When elected into U.S. Congress, Jody will help our nation get back to its constitutional roots. Jody explains this concept further in a direct quote from his website, jodyhice.com. "The economic and military greatness of the United States and the uniqueness of American liberty are endangered by the left-wing folly of President Obama and the Democrat-controlled Congress. As a member of Congress, I will be loyal to the Constitution, and I will fight to restore fiscal and moral sanity to government. We must stop outrageous federal spending. No more bailouts or phony stimulus packages. Repeal Obama's so-called health care reform. Restore the American dream by reestablishing free market economics. My priority is getting Americans back to work by getting government out of the private sector and by abolishing the current system of taxation which destroys economic growth and job creation. Socialism doesn't work and is incompatible with liberty. Government doesn't create jobs. We must get back to economic liberty." Again, that was a direct quote from Jody Hice from his website, jodyhice.com. Now, you are knowledgeable about who Jody Hice is and what he intends to change when elected into U.S. Congress. However, you may be asking yourself, how does this affect me? Why should I vote for Jody? I'd like to answer your questions with some questions. Do you want the borders of this country to be safe? Do you want realistically affordable health care for you and your family? Do you want fair taxes and the freedom to choose where, when, and how you will worship God? Do you want someone to fight for every unborn child's right to life? If you answered yes to at least 1 to 2 of the questions, then voting in the election for congressional representative for the 7th District of Georgia is imperative for you, and voting for Jody will ensure that the issues that you are concerned about will be fought unrelentlessly each day in Washington. You have the information on Jody Hice. You are knowledgeable about who he is, what he intends to change when elected into Congress, and why you should vote for him. Now, it is up to you to take action. You can change the direction of this country with 3 simple yet powerful steps. Step number 1. Vote for Jody by participating in early voting right now or on primary election day, July 20th. Step number 2. Spread the word about Jody Hice to your friends and family via face-to-face communication or through mediated technology such as Facebook, email, or Twitter and MySpace. Step number 3. Pray. Pray for God's provision and will in all the upcoming elections, and pray that He heals this land that has so sadly forgotten Him. And remember the verse in 2 Chronicles 7:14 that says, "If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear them from heaven and will forgive their sin and heal their land." Thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope that with the knowledge of who Jody Heiss is, what he plans to fight for in U.S. Congress, and why you should vote for him on July 20th has motivated you to take action and turn around the deadly path our nation is on. Thank you, and may God bless America.